is up, everybody? This is Chris Swan with Soul Motivation Records. I'm just in my backyard doing a little yard work with my dad, actually. Looks pretty nice, huh? And I just noticed how much better it makes me feel. It's the little things in life that make us feel better. So I wanted to take a quick second and talk about my new song that's coming out on August 1st, 2018. It's called The Mess Around. And this is a song all about how I quit drinking, why I quit drinking, and also about, living a sober life in an alcoholic world. What it's like to be a non-drinker but still hang out in bars every day. I'm a musician, so I play in bars every night and restaurants, and it's cool, it's fun, but when I quit drinking, it was hard for a little bit to be around that all the time and watch everybody else drink while I was drinking water, and it was a struggle for a while. It took me a good 6 months or so until I could kind of let go of some of the bitterness and the envy. But the truth is, it's totally worth it. It's the best decision I ever made, was to quit drinking. So like I said, I'm a musician, and it's part of my job to drink, really. It's part of my job to get people to buy liquor. And I kind of took that to heart and just became a really big drinker. I wasn't necessarily drinking all day, but I was drinking every night and drinking a lot. I'm a big dude, and my tolerance got real high, and it got to the point where, I could drink 20 Long Island teas in a night and barely feel anything. I was drinking so much, just trying to get drunk. It wasn't even fun anymore. It became a chore. I don't even like the taste of alcohol. So I would just try to gulp down drinks just to get drunk and fight the urge to throw up because I didn't even like the taste of it. And at the end, I was just doing shots of Grand Marnier and Long Island teas, just trying to get a buzz. And it just got to the point where I just knew this was pretty ridiculous and I really wanted to stop, but I was just kind of caught in this cycle of obsession, and addiction. So it wasn't until I ended up in the ER with severe heart palpitations, really high blood pressure, that I finally had to take a look at the mirror and think about what I'm doing to myself. It became evident that it was a life or death situation. And I was scared. I was really scared. I remember lying on the gurney in the ER, and in the room next to me was a person that was just screaming for their life nonstop. And it was heartbreaking, but it was such a reminder that, look, that's who I'm gonna be if I don't do something about this. So that was February 1st, 2016. I decided right then and there that I was done. I was gonna quit drinking. And so August 1st will be my 2.5-year anniversary of quitting drinking. So it's very fitting that I am releasing this song, The Mess Around, on August 1st. I thought drinking was making me happy. Even after I quit, I felt like I had nothing fun to look forward to anymore. But as I started to feel better, I started to notice that the drinking was making me miserable. It was making my life miserable. Physically, I felt awful. I felt hungover continuously, every day, in a constant fog. It was awful. But more than anything, that obsession of just trying to feed that addiction was stealing my joy. It was taking the joy away from my life. All I could do was thinking about when I was gonna get my next drink and how much I was gonna drink, and I have to go to the store and get liquor so I have liquor for when I come home, and then I just feel hungover for days. And I just didn't even realize how much that was taking away my real happiness. So instead of pursuing things and taking time and energy to do things that really made me happy and that could be helpful to the world and to other people, I was just stuck in this selfish addiction, and I was miserable. So to any of you out there who are struggling with drinking and wanting to quit, and you're just stuck in this addiction, I totally get it. It's really hard. It's hard when you're in it because you don't think you're gonna have anything else to do to have fun. And it takes a few months to get that out of your system. But I'm telling you, after about 6 months, the 6-month mark is where it started to get really good. And I started to have fun with my sobriety, and I started seeing all the things I could do, like fix up my yard, and make my house awesome and pursue Soul Motivation Records. And when I quit drinking is when I finally started realizing I wanted to do more with my life, and I had the time and energy to start a record label and start creating songs that help and inspire people. And now I'm living my best life. I'm doing what I've always wanted to do with my life, and I couldn't do it when I was stuck in that addiction. So I'm here to tell you it is worth it. It is possible. You can do it even if you don't think you can. Reach out to someone, reach out to me. I'm happy to talk to you anytime about it. Check out AA. I'm a big believer in the 12 steps. But the biggest thing is just to remember that you are worth it, and you deserve to be healthy, and you deserve to be happy. So my song, The Mess Around, is all about this journey of quitting drinking and what it's like to be a non-drinker in a drinker's world. Don't get me wrong, I am not anti-alcohol at all. If you can drink responsibly and enjoy it and it doesn't ruin your life, that's awesome, that's totally fine. I just wasn't able to do that. So The Mess Around features a good friend of mine. Her name is Chela Mancuso, and she is in a band called Crystal Lady. You should definitely check them out. She is a very talented singer, songwriter, and we got together and wrote this song together. She wrote the hook and she sang the hook, and I mean seriously, like in 1 or 2 takes she nailed it. She's a great singer, really talented artist, and I'm really proud to have her on this song. So be sure to get your copy of The Mess Around featuring Chela Mancuso, coming from Soul Motivation Records, August 1st, 2018.
How it used to be. Now looking back.